I keep being drawn. I keep seeing the number 7. Number 7. Did you get married in 2007?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So she's confirming that she was there. She was with you to celebrate. Okay. Okay. All right. I also, there's another motherly energy that's stepping forward. Who is this? This is, she feels very, why does she feel familiar to me? Okay. Who would be the mother figure for you that would have passed from cancer?
My grandmother.
Your
She was
grandmother.
definitely my mother figure. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, it was.
No, I don't think that's it. Who is this? This is, I don't know. I keep being pulled to cancer. I keep being drawn to the chest. I don't know if that's lung or breast cancer, but it's like something with the chest, a mother figure.
Oh.
Mhm. She feels really, why does she feel so familiar to me? Did Betty's mom pass of cancer?
Yeah.
That might be why she feels familiar. Maybe that's who this is. Let's see. Okay. Okay. First thing she's doing is I see the numbers 23. Do you know what the connection to that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's got to be who this is that we have stepping forward. That's got to be her mom. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. First thing she does is she says she loves you unconditionally. She says, I love you like my own. Okay. Okay. She's thanking you for everything that you did while she was ill. Okay. Okay. And thanking you for supporting her. She says, thank you for supporting my baby in my time of absence. So I feel like this is, since she's passed, she wants to thank you for being there and really watching over Betty. Okay. Okay. She's funny too. Oh my goodness, the whole family's funny.
Wow.
She is talking about when you're younger. She's talking about like tough love, like
Oh
tough love
yeah.
was hard
Yeah.
for her, but she's like I gave him tough love.
Yeah,
Does
she
that make
did.
sense?
She definitely did that. Oh man.
But she wants to acknowledge that it was outside of her comfort zone to be that way. She keeps saying it was harder for her than it was for you to accept it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A lot of love. She keeps saying, so there's so much love, there's so much love. She's another one that wants to acknowledge all the changes you've made and let you know how proud she is of where you are today. Okay. 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 What I don't understand what she's trying to say to me with this, but she's making me feel like the relationship with your oldest daughter is different than the relationship with your younger daughter. Does that make sense? Why she says that?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but she keeps saying thank you. Like she's acknowledging the difference, but then she says she follows it with saying thank you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I also keep seeing a yellow car around her. What's the yellow car?
Yellow car. A yellow car.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know what that is. I keep seeing a yellow car. whose car this is or what it is. It's a small car. It's like a compact car of some sort. But when she talks about it, she just talks about how much she likes the car. And I don't know if it's her car or someone else. I have no idea whose car it is. But she just wants to say that how much she likes this car. Okay. Okay. She's also talking to me about a swimming pool. What is she talking about? Swimming pool? She says to open the swimming pool. What does that mean? Do you guys have a pool?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Is it not open yet?
We just opened it.
You just opened it? Okay, okay. I'm like, why is she telling you to open a pool? Okay. She's encouraging a lot of family time around the pool because the way that she's explaining this to me is it feels like your family is in this chapter of your life right now where the kids are kind of doing their own thing, and so by opening the pool, it's naturally the kids are just going to gravitate to it,
right.
And so encouraging a lot of family time to happen around the pool.
Right.
Okay. 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 She's talking to me about your job. And there's some sort of change and transition. Do you know what she's talking about? She wants to acknowledge the change that's happening at work.
Oh, she must know. Remember I kept talking about it. Yeah.
Okay. So whatever these changes are, she makes me feel like there's a lot of positive things that are going to be coming in for you. She wants to acknowledge it, let you know she sees what's going on. And again, she just keeps saying, I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of you. She just said something's ending, so something new is coming in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Your dad, I didn't even realize he was still standing back here, but as soon as she acknowledged that, your dad in the background started yelling, out of excitement, letting you know that he also sees what's going on. Okay. Okay. All right. He says he will be there with you in not September, in November. What's November for you?
November. I don't know.
Right, yeah, he keeps saying, I will be there with you in November. Do you have something going on in November, or a birthday, or is something? It's November. Okay, I don't know what November is. It might be something that we have to wait until November to figure out what it is.
Right.
But there's something about November, and he keeps saying that he will be there with you for whatever this is.
All right. Remember, looking out for it.
Yeah, it's funny. Spirit always knows about what's going to happen in the future, and we don't. So it's always like,
whoa, that's what's up.
On edge.
Whoa, okay.
Okay. Who is that? That's do you have a sister whose name would start with an S? Your dad is talking about your sister whose name that starts with an S. And I don't know why, but I feel distance in the relationship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He makes me feel like things will get better, but whatever that distance is, he wants to acknowledge that he's aware of it. But he does make me feel like things will improve. However, I don't feel as though he will ever be exactly where you'd like to be with her. Does that make sense? He keeps, I don't know how this makes sense for her, but he keeps telling me that she has things she needs to learn. she has lessons that she needs to learn before she can mend relationships around her. Okay. Okay. He's also acknowledging one of your children. I just don't know which one this is. Acknowledging one of your children. He's talking about the changes that she's made in her own life and how proud he is of where she is now, and even more excited about what is kind of waiting for her in her very near future. I see that there's a lot of good things just waiting for her, and she's on that path to discovering whatever those changes are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There is a younger woman that's stepping forward as well. She feels, when I ask her relationship with you, she feels like a friend. Okay. Okay, and I'm not positive who she is, but the main thing that she wants to get across to you, she keeps saying that she needs you to know that you could not have saved her. And I don't know how that makes sense. She makes me feel like with her passing, she does take a sense of responsibility for it, but you are somehow holding on to a sense of guilt, like you should have been able to protect her or have seen what was going on in order to help her. Does that make sense? She keeps saying, I need him not to feel guilty or feel bad because it was my choice. It was her actions that led to her passing. Okay. She gives me the number 3. I feel like 3 is how many children she has.
Huh?
Okay. She keeps saying how you were always more like a brother to her. And she's thanking you. Okay. Okay. With her, I feel like the passing, the way that my body is feeling when she's talking about her passing, I feel as though she may have passed from an overdose.
Oh, wow, that's Shelly. Oh.
So just know that she's thanking you for your relationship, but wants you to know that it's her responsibility that she passed, and she doesn't ever want you to feel any sort of guilt or heaviness because you either didn't see what was going on or you weren't able to help. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She just told me, she goes, he thinks he can protect everyone, but he can't. And so she wants you to know that it's not your responsibility to feel that she wants to take responsibility and just wants to thank you for the relationship that you do have. Okay. Okay. There's also another woman. You have a lot of people here. I have another woman that is stepping forward, older generation, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a grandmother or an aunt, but she's an older generation than you are. And the first thing she's doing when she comes forward is I can hear her singing gospel. Like she's singing very loud. So I feel like she's someone who is very religious, possibly even part of like a church choir or just attended church regularly.
Wow, that's my grandma.
Very strict. She says I was very strict.
Oh, yeah.
She's also talking about how much she always loved to host the family. So I feel like she was the person who hosted like the holiday dinners and things like that. Okay. Also very, very neat and organized. She keeps telling me everything had a place and that's where it belonged. She keeps telling me she did not like children's fingers to touch her things. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. But she's so loving. Like she doesn't come across as like a super big kid person, but she loved the children and the people in her family regardless of age. She just keeps telling me, I love them so much, but she is acknowledging how particular she was about her life and where things go and what she did. She's also very put together head to toe, so I don't feel like she was someone who was ever gonna be caught, stepping out of the house in pajamas or sweatpants or anything like that. She's always dressed.
Yep.
Okay. Is this your mom's mother?
Yep. That's her.
She keeps saying, tell your mom I'm with her. So I don't know if mom's been looking for signs or wondering if her mom is okay, but please let her know that your grandmother is absolutely with her and she's watching over her for sure.
Oh, I will.
Okay. She's also she wants to encourage you to allow your mother to come in a little closer emotionally. So she makes me feel like there's a lot of love between you and your mom, but it feels like there's some sort of emotional barrier. And she's encouraging you to kind of let down that wall so that you and your mom can become a little bit closer. She keeps telling me it's a friendship. It's a friendship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So she wants to see it be more of a in-depth relationship and that connection to go a little bit deeper than just feeling more like a friendship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you not going to church? Okay. She's not scolding you for this, but she's making it known that she sees you're not going to church.
Wow.
Okay. She says, I love you. She keeps saying, I love you. She also tries to communicate with you through crosses, which is interesting because you don't go to church. So know that if you're coming across anything that is cross-shaped or an actual cross, things like that, that those are just little things that your grandmother is placing in your path to try to say she's with you.
Wow.
And I have your whole family coming in together right now. Everyone's coming in together and they just are reassuring you of how amazing you're doing in your life right now. And they want to see you continue to make whatever these changes are that you're doing, and know that they will all be there to support you. Okay.
Wow.
Right. Your dad pops back in and he really wants to make sure that you know he's with you. He keeps saying that you question it, and he doesn't want you to question it. He wants you to really know that he is with you and he sees what's going on in your life every day, the big things and the little things. He's also talking about how much he loves Betty. He says, I love her so much, she's so good for him, and wants to remind you to always make sure you're taking care of her.
Exactly what he said, too. Take care of your wife.
Yeah. Okay, and they're just they keep repeating how much they love you, how much they love you. So they want you to know that they're all at peace and how surrounded you are by all of their love. And there are so many other people here that we did not connect with, so you have a lot of people that are supporting you and watching over you. Lot of support from the other side. So, yeah. How do you feel now?
I feel good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. A little overwhelmed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to process, but they did a great job. I mean, hopefully you've received a lot of messages and answers to things that you needed.
Yep.
Yes. Do you have any questions?
Oh, man. This is wild, man. Wow.
Yeah. They did awesome. So if you do have questions later, you can always message me or Betty can message me. I won't be connected to them anymore, so there are things I won't be able to answer, but if I can, I'm definitely happy to try. They did a great job. They're excellent communicators.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I had a great time. Hopefully you feel a little bit better now.
I definitely feel better now.
Good.
Man, now that I know that when he was passing, that he knew that he couldn't talk, but he knew what was being said.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what touched me right there.
Good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. He did a great job. They all did a great job. But I think your dad was really who you needed to hear from today the most, and so he was the main communicator,
and my grandma.
Yep. They did great. Did a great job.
All right, so that was it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Well, I hope I have the chance to connect with you again in the future. And like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good night.